Game 2 of the regular season, and it's the Habs versus the Bruins. This game review is brought to you by Miraj Trading. If you like collecting hockey cards, go check them out. I'm going to have the links in the description. Cayden Primeau, he's going to get his first start of the season for the Canadiens, and it's Jeremy Swayman's first start as well. You see that smile on his face? That one cost Seabass a lot of money, but that's okay because everybody's happy now. The puck is dropped, and the big, bad Bruins are flying out there. They're taking shots. Bodies are getting dumped. Cayden Primeau's under so much pressure, he even takes the first penalty of the game for tripping up Stuart Little. And on the following power play, you better believe it, they're gonna open up the scoring. Lindholm fires a bomb from the point. It appears as if we get a one-goal hockey game, but wait, hold up. Marty St. Louis thinks it's goaltender interference, and he's going for a coach's challenge. So let's see what he's looking at here. Watch Brazeau right here. Whoops. He gets a piece of Primeau's stick, and the ref says we got no goal. That bubblegum chewing just intensifies. Chew on, my friend. You're doing a fabulous job. Now, a couple of minutes later, the Bruins are going to take their first penalty of the game. Nikita Zadorov gets one for holding, and what happens next is just, it's crazy. Alex Newhook, he's my boy. He's going for a skate. He's looking for a drop pass, and boom. What a hit. Brad Marchand blows him up, and you got to admit, that's as good as it gets right there. I love it. I love that kind of hockey. But there's a bit of a plot twist because Marchand does get himself out of position a little bit. Look at Lane Hutson. He's off to the races now. Makes a nice pass to Mario, who's playing his first game of the season. And of course, he makes it look easy. Look, he always does. Sets up Brendan Gallagher, and we got a one-goal game. The floodgates are about to open. A few minutes later, the Bruins get a power play, and oh my god, look who it is. It's Squirrel Cheeks, Charlie McAvoy. I haven't talked about him in a while. He answers right back for the Bruins, and now it's all tied up at 1. But the very next shift, Cole Caulfield, look at you. He picks up his second goal of the season. And how about Lane Hutson picking up his second point of the game? He was incredible last night. The Canadiens, they're going to try to enjoy this one-goal lead, but guess what? It's like the Bruins are just getting warmed up. Now we got Mark Kastelik going bar down. And you know it's bad when you got friggin' Mark Kastelik out here going bar down. That's got to be a sign of the rapture. I mean, somebody must have wrote something about this thousands of years ago. There's not a doubt in my mind. And if that's not enough, after more relentless pressure from the Bruins, Elias Lindholm's going to tip one past Primeau to put the Bruins ahead. What a roller coaster of emotions. But now we're going to move on to the second period, where the Bruins continue their physical play. Squirrel Cheeks sends Boulet to the ice. Marchand gets a good lick in on Lane Hutson. They're also putting a lot of pucks towards Cayden Primeau, and eventually they start going in. Tabernac fires an absolute piss missile past Cayden Primeau. That's his second goal of the season. And literally only seconds later, they're going to jam home another one to make it 5-3. And I'm thinking, come on, Primeau. I felt like you should have had this one. He's having a rough game. I don't care what anyone says. He was not having a good time out there. But now we're going to move on to the third period, where the Habs are going to try and make it a little interesting. Josh Anderson's going to tip one home to make it 5-3. That's a big goal for him. Brendan Gallagher even gets his second goal of the game, pulling them within 1. However, Mark Kastelik again, who has a career high of 7 goals in one season, somehow manages to score his second goal of the game from behind the net. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Primeau scores on himself. That's officially Primeau's first goal of the season. But anyway, 6-4 is your final score, and it's not the result that we wanted to see. But you gotta admit, it was still a fun game to watch. Lots of goals, lots of big hits. That Bruins team, man, is massive. And it really shows. I mean, have you seen the size of these defensemen? It must cost a fortune to feed these guys. Jeez. Baloney's not even cheap anymore. But you can let me know your thoughts on game number 2 down in the comments section. Again, special thanks to Miraj Trading. Please don't forget to cross-check the like button before you leave here. And hey, long. See you next time.